I everyone when SI is used alone, it copies, imitates, it is routines, habits, rules, laws, it organizes sensory, physical information, things, people, according to a hierarchy, scale, in boxes, it follows and imposes, it is both authoritarian and submissive. When SI is used with and consider other functions, it improves and can reach its full potential. Like all functions, SI, when immature, can have too much ego, consider only their own functioning, perception, may have neurosis or psychosis, they can be stubborn, imposing, assuming, be unfair to controlling, invalidate others, be disrespectful. SI may prioritize their family or people who are physically closer, here from a long time, from the same area, region, country, consider SE other physical bodies who are not close and people who come from different places, further, physically more distant. SI may prioritize and value more someone who is higher in the hierarchy, have a better rank, status, diploma, consider NI that everyone is at the same level, not relation of superiority or inferiority. SI tend to ignore or repress their function for NE, extroverted intuition, miss a part of this information every day, and because they don't have all this information, they can do mistake with NE and create them fears. SI may think that something we did in the past, we will do it again in the present and the future, whereas we will not. Consider NE that it is possible, we will do it differently this time. SI may guess wrong the intention of other minds NE that someone will steal, stalk, spy, follow, record, harm them, consider SE and see that nothing happened, will happen or happened before, consider NE that at the reverse the other person may have no intention at all. SI may spread wrong medical condition about another NE mind, saying someone is ADHD, autistic or psychopath when the person is not. They may attribute physical or mental illness to others, whereas they are not. Consider SE, use your mouth, use words, ask to the person directly, instead to be certain and to assume. Consider NE the other possibility that at the reverse, the other person has no neurological or psychological condition. Consider NI that what you say about someone may be the reflection of yourself, that you have a neurological, psychological condition or disorder. SI may impose forced tradition to other people and places at the workplace or association. Consider FI the preferences of each individual, their personality, differences, individuality, their well-being. They are people who don't like tradition, celebration, it doesn't make them feel good, it may even depress them or hurt their nervous system and mind. You cannot force someone or another body to buy something for someone else if they don't want, just because it is the tradition. It is not because you adhere, conform to a tradition that everyone should. Consider TI that people have their own individual functioning, it can make them dysfunction. Consider NI that tradition go against their own will, SI are blockages, barriers to NI. Consider NE, innovate, change, do something else or anything else, or even do nothing. SI may assume we will not do something because they never saw us do it in the past, or that something will not happen because it hasn't happened before. It is not because you haven't seen something in the past that it will never happen in the present or future. Consider NE, we improve, update, life constantly change. SI may assume we haven't done something if they don't see it, if they have no physical proof. It is not because you don't see something that it doesn't happen or that it is not there. Consider SE that it is there but somewhere else in another physical or spatial location. Consider NE, use your intuition, wait, go in the subconscious or unconscious and you will know. Or the reverse, SI, may also be certain that we already have done something, whereas we haven't yet. Consider NE, that it can be the reverse, the other possibilities. SI want NE, other mind to learn. Consider NI, reflect, learn yourself, and NE learn from other. SI when too much ego, thinking they are perfect, that they never do mistake or errors, don't want to take responsibility of their problems, projecting any problem and fault to other, do the morals to other, whereas it is their fault. They may repeat the same mistake, errors again and never see the problems. Consider TI, FI, NI, take responsibility. SI may ask for diploma or experience in our curriculum vitae, resume, for a job. They want us to have done the same job in the past. Consider NI, NE, that we can learn everything without needing to have a diploma and without having done it before, and that skills are transferable. Consider their TE skill and NI, NE potential, and that they can learn and improve. SI may check, verify if the tasks of specific person have been done and correctly according to their rules and expectations, like the chores, homeworks, work. Consider NI, NE, don't make preferences, check the work of everyone or of no one, and first check your own work and or mistake, maybe TI. If you use your intuition, you don't need to verify, you just know if someone has done their work, task or not, if you trust them or not. SI may assume that everyone is like them and should be and do like them. Consider NE that everyone, every mind, psyche is different and do things differently. Consider FI that every living being is unique, has their own personality, individuality, and TE that everyone functions differently. SI may have authority, a sense of superiority, make others feel miserable. Consider NI, uplift, encourage, see others for their potential, that they can improve, put them up instead to put them down. SI may give order to others, consider NI, instead help and teach, or that people can lead and push themselves alone, they know what to do without you telling it. Consider FI and TI, let others alone on their own, they can TI think by themselves and can FI have the feeling of what they can TE do, they can know their own weaknesses and potential. SI may impose their way of doing, learning that they were taught in the past. Consider NI and NE, they don't need a step-by-step procedure to learn, they need to know the why and learn by themselves. There are many ways to do things and to learn. SI may impose their routine. Consider NE, other mind, and SE, other physical body, function differently. They are people who prefer to have 1 meal a day or 6 meals a day. They are people who function better at night. They have more energy and better focus, concentration at night. Watch a video about the chronotype to learn about it. SI may impose certain food or physical product or thing. Consider that everyone is different and different needs, preferences, functioning, bodies. Consider FI that everyone is unique, what is good or comfortable for someone may be harmful for another, maybe they have allergies, illnesses or disorder. Consider TI that their brain mechanism function differently. Consider SE that their body is different and NI their mind psyche is different. SI ego may say and do things to shape you, want change others, want others adapt to them, to their expectation, condition them. Consider NI, change and improve yourself first and don't change others. Consider NE, change, see other perception to be more open-minded. SI may force others to fit society and norms. Not everyone is built, made, wired to have their place in society, but everyone has their place in the world, on this planet, in the universe. Certain have a job in society, others have their place in association, others have their place at home, caring about their family. Other people with disability have their place at home and may have art, wisdom, life lesson, or music idea to share, to heal and help people to grow spiritually. SI may force people to respect the rules, consider intuition and seeking that the rules don't make sense, lack of logic may be useless, not important and unfair. SI may invalidate and criticize other physical appearance, body that doesn't fit their own perception of perfection or typical norms. Consider TI-FI, focus on yourself, mind your own business. Consider NI, be detached. Consider SE, their bodies are not your body, they are not an extension of yourself. SI may be so focused and stubborn on one thing or information that they ignore all other information, SE detail, and NE other problems. Consider FI, be receptive, listen other. Consider NE, be open to other mind, other problem, what others tell you. Consider SE, all the other detail. Stop SI assuming and be NE open-minded. SI may clean so much to the point that they kill good bacteria, it makes their immune system weaker, or for example, by using bleach to clean everything, they destroy their lungs. SI may copy, imitate blindly, repeating the same thing for a long time and never see the NI-NE issues. Consider NI-NE, question everything, detect the problem, reflect on the cause and consequences. NI, reflect by yourself, connect the dot, ask yourself why and what is the goal, purpose, point. If it is really important, essential or existential. Consider TI, think by yourself. Consider FI, do only what you need, like, want, fit to your individuality, preferences. SI may be too controlling, observe, monitor, spy on, check the action of others. Consider NI, focus on your own goal and project. Consider TI, mind your own business. Consider FI-TI, focus on yourself. Come back to your SI routine and stop trying to get the NE intention of others. You are often wrong. SI may be stubborn and strict about the words, too much into precision and specific words. Consider SE that we can use different words to define the same or similar NI ID. Consider NI-NE, be flexible as long as everyone understands the ID. Sometimes words are not important. The universal language are the symbol, images, picture, behavior, and so the intuition. SI may be so much in their ego, perception, and to correct their children's behavior to be like everyone, to fit the typical standard norms that they never NE or NI perceive that their children have many neurodivergence issues, disorder or illnesses. They may never see how NI and NE mind are beautiful, intelligent or genius. They try to SI correct, whereas there is nothing to correct and just traumatize others by not respecting their unique FI self and TI functioning. There is no mistake in nature, nothing to correct, only to accept living beings as they are, help them, improve them. SI may be so focused on physical health and body in surface that they ignore completely and may don't know that NI mental health exists, and ignoring their NE, not seeing how someone or their child is very different. Overall, what will make you wiser in most cases is NE. Consider all possibilities and the reverse, be more open-minded, see other perception. Everything in life constantly changes and can be different. It is in the nature of life to change, grow, improve, and to be imperfect. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video, or previous video, or nowhere if you don't want.